You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. Say he was a swordsman.
Oh, yeah. What? Where did I go to? Go to the kitchen. Where's the bakery? The kitchen.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry.
What?
I know this is all very new and strange for you.
How you lose
But I
that?
want you to feel at home
Is it in
here.
your toes?
You're not to worry about anything
I did.
except getting better. God knows you've
my-
been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on
Father
the
in a
horizon,
cup holder
ready
and
to attack
something.
the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path.
Goes inspecting my period in person. Is that a man?
No, I know, I'm taking the quarters and shit. Because we're gonna cash that in.
I needed a horse to get
Was
to
over
safety of
time
Talmberg and
into
to
the
warn
vein.
you all.
And with all that was happening, You thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a
You
gang
left
of
the
Cuban
coat in the
savages
car,
who
like
planned
you
to fire
said.
her.
I'm trying to remember what I did with it. You can catch this one too if you want.
I had Sir Radzig's sword, and
Probably
even though
like
there were several of them,
50
and they were
bucks,
better
isn't it?
armed,
No,
I had
they're
to
a
try
lot
and save her.
expensive.
Like 9
I wanted there
bucks.
to be at least one person I'd harmed, and I
I'm
succeeded,
running shadow.
even though it almost cost me my life.
Because when I
After
came
that,
back
I
from
stole a horse from them and rode
Stella
off.
and Son getting freaking hot.
Really?
I'll never forget the horror.
Stuff into the...
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
What?
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose. My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek. Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild town.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Right.
If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be
What? What's in your purse?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for
What
some
do
time.
you guys do?
It
Yes,
doesn't
they
make
had
sense.
to picture that thing.
What else is
Remember
this
I
place?
told you.
Not much of
Today
anything.
you're going to clean
Before they
it.
could
Oh,
get close enough,
okay.
We'll try to do it now.
Okay.
and you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Good luck to you.
What, go to the bank?
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away? Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing... Is that boy still with you?
Men, tonight we'll have triple...
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch for the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I will. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you did.
Splendid. Take care.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your... I don't think anything...
I will. Thank you.
75.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! We'll come with the blood scuttles.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Mark.
Jesus Christ be praised.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund...
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw...
Where did these humans come from?
I don't know much about them, and believe me...
Why did
That's...
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well... but the good Lord...
Were there many?
Indeed.
I see.
Listen, lad.
So then why did
Why do you...
Because it's a fertile place with full granaries that could feed Sigismund's troops?
That's not it. King Charles. Now you're starting. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, God. Eat. Food.
More with it, the crowman.
Good day to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about to lose his teeth if he doesn't get lost quick?
Not any longer.
A likely.
Look.
What could a ragamuffin...
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir...
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe if the Talmberg sold...
All right, I'll have a look at...
Good luck to you.
Is someone there?
Hey, who's there? Must have imagined.
Eh? Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Hmm? Huh?
What's with you? Watch out! It's you. This definitely won't. Sure.
That much? I don't...
Well, it's a jail.
Boxes and say they were clean.
I've
These
got you,
ones,
you
or did
bastard.
you wear them?
Who the
I
hell do you
wore
think
them.
you are? You Well, you won't.
Look, I'll tell you the truth.
My heart bleeds.